Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. This is a 2007 Craftsman with the 625 Quantum style. I just took this in on trade. I had picked up 3 units from my scrapper for $140, a Lawn Boy, which I sold, and then I had a Husqvarna left rear wheel drive. Well, I had listed the Husqvarna for $150. Gentleman brought this and he said, "What will you give me?" I was generous with the trade. I gave him 30 credit, so I ended up selling the Husqvarna for $120 cash. The only thing I have left out of that group for $140 is this little old Boland's, which I'll get to eventually. So I ended up making money on that $140 deal after quite a few repairs on the Lawn Boy that had a rear wheel drive issue, and the Husqvarna with the automatic choke problem. So initially he wanted me to look at this thing and try to get it going, and then when he got here, I noticed the front wheel drive, the gears are probably all stripped out. There's no action in the front wheel drive. So he said, looking at the Husqvarna, I'd really like to take that. I don't want you messing with the Craftsman, so I ended up taking it on trade. Besides the front wheel drive issue, he said it would have an issue with restarting. Once hot, it would start fine cold. He would turn it off to get some iced tea, and then the unit would not start for 30 minutes. I ran into that issue last year with the unit. If you guys have any suggestions on what that could be, I ended up giving that unit away to a friend of a friend and told them the issue. They didn't seem to mind. I told him just keep it running, because when it stops, you're going to have to wait 30 minutes to restart. So let's listen to this. There was barely any oil in it. I took the recommendation of one of you subscribers, and I put some used oil in it just to see what it sounds like, and then I'll change the oil. It barely had a little bit amount of oil on the tip of the dipstick, so hopefully there hasn't been any internal damage. He said he did use it 2 weeks ago. We unloaded it. It did start after a while. I really had to pull it several times before it would kick off. You couldn't see that, but I have one wheel engaging the front left wheel turn. The right wheel did not. So I think this has potential as a cheap beater. 2 new front wheels, I think, are in order. It's got the high rear wheels. Belt looks fine. I didn't see anything abnormal here under the hood. Let's start it one more time. It's just some hay buildup. Just watching the belt there from a distance, I think it's stretched out and worn out. I'll put another belt on it. The sidewalls get slick. And they just blast past the pulley without grabbing. Anyway, kind of rough 2007, but we're going to make something out of it. Give this a good clean down. Hasn't had a bath since 2007. We'll rectify that here in a minute. So there you go. I appreciate you coming out, checking this 07 625 out. Quantum style. Excuse me, be sure to tip your waitress and wait staff. They depend on you. Have a great day today.